you are going through a complete energy reset right now, like a complete 360 is what I'm hearing. It's like a complete change in your physical reality, but also within your body. You might have been getting unwell recently. You might have had like a cold or digestive issues or feeling really nauseous. And this is just the energy, the old version of you wanting to move through you and be let out of your body so that you can step into this new chapter, this new life, and allow these changes to come in. I'm hearing culmination. It's like everything that you have been doing is a culmination. I'm not actually too sure what that word means, but it's a culmination of everything that has happened, everything that you have been doing, everything. I'm picking up on somebody who has been on a healing journey for quite a while, so you'll know whether this message is for you. Use your discernment. This message won't be for everybody. And what I'm picking up is, I'm even getting like hot right now. It's like the energy is just like hot, and it's kind of like I'm feeling this rising. You are rising is what I'm hearing. Oh, I've got chills. Everything that's happening right now is because you are rising. So for example, sometimes it's kind of like they're like pulling my attention to when you're going through, you know, anxiety, and you have things coming up for you. Say for example, you have a situation, I don't know why they're wanting me to kind of expand on this, but say for example, you have a situation in your reality with a relationship, right? It's like then you start feeling anxious, and maybe it's triggering like an old attachment, and maybe an anxious attachment that you thought you'd healed, right? And it's like these things, one, were like never healed fully. And it's like important not to get like trapped in that like cycle of thinking that you constantly need to heal. It's just that as we move through, wounds will come up for another layer of healing, right? And it's about how we navigate through them and connect back to ourselves, right? So I'm getting this sense that you are learning how to reconnect back to yourself whenever these wounds come up to the surface. And it's kind of like, oh, I'm just seeing like blue, something about maybe like self-expression. I'm also picking up on confidence here as well, something about your confidence expanding, and that's kind of like solar plexus energy. You might be somebody who, for example, feels expansion in their solar plexus. I didn't want to use anxiety, but I think because I think sometimes when you're feeling anxious, it's one, because of wounds, usually, always because of like past wounds or past life wounds, right? And two, because when you're going through a period like this, I'm getting really hot right now as well, when you're rising, these wounds will come up, right? Because you're allowing yourself to become lighter, because you're letting go of the heavy things that you've been carrying. They're showing me the 10 of Wands in my mind's eye from tarot. So it's like you're putting down everything that you have been carrying, because one, you realize you don't have to carry it anymore. And two, you realize that a lot of the things that you have been carrying aren't yours to carry. And they never were yours to carry, okay? And I'm just picking up on a sense of your energy is expanding, it's rising. And I'm just hearing Phoenix, that could be significant for somebody, and the song Phoenix Rising. Whew. I feel like what's wanting to come through is just this really strong energy and really strong like confirmation, I think. Maybe somebody needs like a reiteration of what they have been doing, and what you have been doing is working, and to continue doing it, you know, but continue to it's like I'm getting this sense of you going through what you're going through, and then you reconnecting back with yourself, and then you realizing, okay, so every time I'm going through, or every time these wounds come up from these past experiences, from these past traumas, what you're learning, like your process of moving through that, you're learning how you feel and how you allow those emotions to move through you. You're learning how you sit with those emotions, how you allow them to move. And I'm also picking up on you learning what different emotions feel like inside of your body. So for example, I'm picking up on fear and grief. It's like you're noticing how fear and grief feels within you, and then I'm seeing you just kind of like, you're learning what your process is when it comes to those emotions. They're showing me the Tower in tarot, right? It's like sudden upheavals. You are learning how to stay grounded and centered when there is seemingly chaos around you, when there are physical 3D changes around you. This could be, for example, like what I'm picking up on right now is this could be like different things for different people. Obviously this is a collective message, but what I'm picking up on is people starting new jobs and going through some sort of something within relationships, either expansion in relationships or old wounds resurfacing within relationships. And I'm picking up on attachment styles, anxious attachment style. And again, just tapping into that solar plexus energy, which I feel like that is something that comes through a lot on my channel. One, because I have personally been in such a solar plexus expansion. Like my journey has all been about solar plexus expansion and like rooting and grounding. So that comes through quite a lot. And red could be significant for you. So again, root chakra energy coming through here. I feel like they're wanting me to like slow down a little bit. I'm just hearing December. Something about the winter coming in here. Energy settling fully in the winter. You coming into yourself fully in the winter. It's almost like you're going through a period of like rebirth, like you're being prepared, you're being initiated, right? And when you're being prepared and initiated, all old wounds resurface. Oh, they're bringing me back round, 717 on the clock. They're bringing me back round to something that was coming through earlier. It was like it's almost like you're moving through all of this healing work and you are essentially like becoming the best version of you. But when you do that, you're allowing more light in. So you are allowing more light in. And because you are doing that, you might notice that old energy tries to like attach onto you. So if this could be from past people I'm picking up here, past people who did you dirty. That's what I'm hearing. It's like literally past people who didn't treat you very well, past people who have low, fear, stuck, jealous, envious energy, and that energy, when you are becoming lighter, tries to latch onto you, right? So this is the process that I'm feeling, is that you're realizing this because you've been through this up-leveling, right? You've been through this period, you're starting to now realize the patterns of when you are up leveling, how that feels within your body, when things are resurfacing, and what to do when that happens. I'm picking up on somebody literally just being in nature and talking to the trees, hugging trees. Being in nature could be really significant for somebody here. And also somebody who is just clearing their energy. So it's like clear your energy field. Keep clearing your energy field as you are moving through these wounds that are coming up, because these wounds are just part of that. It's kind of like that energy that wants to latch onto your light. It's kind of like I'm hearing like old version of you wants to kind of like pull you back. And that's what happens. I'm seeing the Devil card in tarot, which is all about attachments and the shadow side of us. And I'm also seeing 666 as well. So 666 to me is always the breaking of patterns, the breaking of those attachments, the breaking out of those limiting beliefs that have kept us stuck. So you could be somebody right now that is moving through a lot of limiting beliefs, and yeah, I'm just picking up on it. They're showing me like this like latching process of like, it's kind of like a leech, like like latching on. It's like hard for me to explain what I see when I see it, because sometimes it comes in so fast and then like something else comes in at the same time. So it's kind of like this like leeching energy, and they're just like an energy vampire. Oh my god, they're showing me. Do you know what they're showing me? They're showing me, you know, Harry Potter, you know, when the, oh, what are they called? Those like those like ghostly thingies, what are they called? They're like Dementors, the Dementors. You know, when they're like sucking, trying to like suck his soul out. Not that intense, but this is what they're showing me. Is like, that's what happens when energy tries to like latch onto you. So all it is it's when we're going through this process, and this is just spiritual hygiene 101 anyways, is like cleansing and clearing that energy, wrapping the white light around you, calling all of your energy back. You can do this by literally saying, I call all of my energy back to me, from every place, person, situation, brand, entity, institution, across all timelines, all dimensions, and all realities, across all space and all time, past, present, and future. I call my energy back to me, cleansed, charged, and ready for me to use. Whew. And you can call on your team of light as well, like whatever you resonate with, spirit, God, the creator, source, the angels. I call on the angels, but whatever resonates for you, you can call upon their presence to help to cleanse any negative energy or any of your own attachments from your field. That obviously really wants to come through for somebody here. So yeah, I feel like they wanted me to like reiterate that cleansing process, and you know how good you feel when you do that. Confirmation burp. So again, that like solar plexus, and like it's like your self-esteem is expanding. I'm picking up on, you might have had a lot of issues with your self-esteem and your sense of self, and your kind of like sense of identity is what I'm picking up on here. There, and also now I'm hearing identity work. So like writing down, I'm seeing somebody like writing in a journal and writing down the version of themselves and the life that they want, and really doing that identity work. It's like, oh, I'm getting chills. That's also how you birth the next version of you, is what I'm hearing. Birthing the next version of you is going to come from doing this identity work, clearing your energy and making sure you're reconnecting and staying grounded when these old wounds are resurfacing, because it's just a preparation. And I don't like to say test, because I don't really feel like that word. I don't know, I don't like the energy on that word, right? I like to say opportunity. So I feel like the universe gives us opportunities, and I feel like that's what's happening with you right now. The universe is giving you opportunities to show yourself and to show your inner child how much work you have done and how clear your boundaries are. And maybe there's something in those boundaries that needs refining, right? I'm picking up on somebody like maybe like refining something and being like, oh, okay, maybe I wasn't clear enough with myself here, but maybe I can be clearer moving forwards and just change this to that said boundary. Like, do you know what I'm saying here? I'm picking up on people pleaser energy. You could have been a people pleaser in the past. Again, that kind of like self-esteem, self-worth. And I'm doing this because I'm feeling that expansion. It's almost like I'm just feeling that kind of like, even your body language changing. You could go out and walk around the street and people are just drawn to you now. People look at you differently, or people notice you a little bit differently. You're not really doing anything, but it's just the way that you now carry yourself. It's just the way that you are solid within your core and becoming more solid within your core the more that time goes on. Again, I'm just getting really hot. I feel like I do get hot when I do these messages as well, but I feel like when it's like this, I'm feeling like, okay, this is like rising energy. It's like Kundalini rising. Oh, I've got chills. Okay. It's like you might have been through a Kundalini rising experience, or you might be doing Kundalini yoga or something. But I'm definitely picking up on that, like kind of like all the chakras just like coming into alignment. There's something that you do at craft, or I'm picking up on creative energy here as well. There's something that you do with your creative energy that allows you to transmute any feelings of anxiety. Okay, so I'm picking up on somebody who feels anxiety within their solar plexus, and I feel like they're bringing my attention to a practice to share that I do. So if I'm feeling that expansion or anxiety within my solar plexus, what I do is I tap into that area, close my eyes, and then I pull the energy from that area up through my chest, through my throat, through my third eye, through my crown, up until it doesn't move anymore. And then I keep it up, and then I tap into this area again, and then I push it down. So I push it down through my sacral, down through my root, down through my legs, down, oh, I'm getting chills, down through my feet, and down into the earth to ground. And then when you have that energy pulled up and down, you then push it out. So you imagine it pushing out like 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet around you. This is a practice that my therapist shared with me. Until you relax, and then you are just in this relaxed space of your own energy bubble, and you can make this energy bubble whatever color you want it to be. Okay, you can imagine it to be any color. You can call upon whoever to protect you within this bubble. Okay, this is how you like protect and move that energy that is in your solar plexus outwards. I'm just hearing the word outwards. Culmination again. Everything that you are doing is a culmination. I hope that word means what I think it means. I think I'm gonna have to check because I just do not know. Culmination. I just keep hearing it. And I'm hearing the goddess is rising. That's a song. The highest or climatic point of something, especially as attained after a long time. So this is literally like you getting to a point. I'm seeing there's a card in my angel deck that is reaching your destination, and it's like you're about to reach your destination. Maybe there's a goal that you've had for quite a long time, and for some reason it's taken you longer than maybe what you thought to achieve this goal, but this goal is coming in. This could be big, this could be small. I don't know what this is for each person, but I'm picking up on everything that you have been doing is a culmination in order to magnetize this goal to you. And now you're realizing that your manifestations actually come from within you. Your energy inside of your body creates your manifestations. Pearls could be significant for somebody. I'm also seeing shells and pearls. And kind of like ethereal energy. My attention is brought to like harp music, and like higher frequency music. So like 432 hertz music, 528 hertz music. That kind of like angelic frequency. Light energy. I want to pull a card from my energy oracle deck and see, should we split the deck to victory? Culmination point, victory. resting and taking the time that your body needs from those physical ailments that you might have been feeling. Okay, let's see what these cards are. Okay, what I'm getting from these cards is one. Let me show you all of them at the same time. They are all yellow, which is pointing to that solar plexus energy. What I'm picking up from the caring connections is that, you know how I said about your boundaries and refining your boundaries? This is what you're calling in because of your boundary setting. You're getting clear on what you want within your relationships and how you want to feel within yourself. And it's come from the culmination of all this inner work that you've been doing. Appreciation. There's more to come here. There's way more to come. More than you maybe realize. I'm picking up on something where it's like you are being appreciative of the small things and you don't even realize what's coming for you. Finding your people, community. Like what I said about there's something that you do within your craft, creative energy, that is connecting you with your people. This could be something that you do within your community that is connecting you with your people. You might have been somebody who really never felt like they ever found their people, really kind of felt alone. And I'm just hearing that, like, it's your time to find your people now. It's kind of getting me a little, oh, that's really nice. At the bottom of the deck here, we have journey. You have been on this journey. Reset. You're just going through a full reset right now. That's just what keeps coming through here. Full energetic reset. And like going through a full energetic reset is like not an easy thing to experience, because again, you have all of these physical elements that come with being like unwell. It's just the body's way of purging out what no longer serves, especially if you're doing this inner work. And you're moving timelines, jumping timelines, creating a better reality for yourself, creating a better life for yourself, trying to call in those connections that, oh, I've got chills, that are loving and caring. Okay, I think that's the message. If this message resonated with you, let me know. I would love to hear from you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you back for another message. Okay, bye.